Hey guys, welcome back to the All-Star Boxing Podcast. Really cool episode because just on the weekend just gone we had the state championships, and we had 16 gold winners. 18 gold winners. So we'll really brush through this because it's a late night for all these kids. Got to go back to school tomorrow and work. But I want to brush through all the gold medalists. So we've got Aaron Taggart, Charles Allen, Cooper Zan, Ali Goris, Swayze Pepito, Pearson Pepito, Bailey Goris, Stuart Taggart, Jasper Stowers, Taj Harrington, Mackenzie Allen, Darcy O'Malley, Thomas Hayworth, PJ Utia, Jai Dixon, Talia Tuhi, and Alex Satoglu. If I got that wrong. We're going to give everyone some stage time, but first, Coach Paul, happy with the results?
Yeah, really happy with the results. All the hard work that everyone's been putting in, it's all paid off in the end. Really happy with the prep as well. So everything went the way that it was supposed to in order for preparation.
Yeah, and look, that was my first event that I was there filming. So I got to really see how everything flowed on the night, see how All-Star and the amateurs went one by one, the coaching system, Coach Ray, Coach Paul, Coach Herb as well, just on rotation, and I got to see it all seamlessly happening, and me editing all the footage, I get to see the relationships between you and the fighters, all the code words and everything that you guys have been working on, and I know for the coaches, you guys have had to really understand the temperaments and different personalities and different styles within the amateurs too. So it's a credit to see, and I can see why All Stars is one of the best gyms in Australia with the results showing, because the coaching system really shows in the gym. But when I see it on the night, it's all again a seamless show for all the fighters. So this is the first wave of amateurs I've got with me. So who was the first? Whose first state title was this? Gold? You won gold before? Or you won gold before? Yeah. Just keep adding golds to the list. Yeah. Keep adding to the list. So look, again, I've been editing all the footage, and you all look amazing. This is the next generation of boxers coming through. So when I look at you guys, I see, man, this is just crazy different. Like when I was like the younger amateur days and who was on the board back then, different now, all of you guys, so impressive. Any injuries? You guys all good?
No, I'm good.
Pretty sweet?
Yeah. Got the job done.
Yeah. So Bailey, your performance, you had the 2 fights.
Yeah.
Saturday and then the Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday,
Yeah? What do you think of your performances?
I reckon they were good.
Yeah?
It was probably the best of box, I reckon.
Yeah. So you're bouncing around and putting the combos together. And what's an operative word? So what's something that Coach Paul will yell out to you that triggers an action?
What do you mean by that trigger?
What's like something he'll call out for you that really helps you? What is something?
Cause I get a bit greedy when I punch. So like he says,
dynamite.
Protect my points, yeah.
So you get a bit greedy when you punch?
Yeah.
And when you're a few points up, no need to really do anything desperate, no need to make any extra risks.
Yeah.
So just dynamite, but more.
Yeah.
And protect your points.
Yeah.
And box beautifully from there.
Yeah.
Cooper Zan, how old are you? Charles Allen, how old are you?
I'm 11.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I hear when you do all the sprints, you're beating some of the adults here.
Yeah, the only person that's beaten me is Alex.
And how old is Alex?
I think he's 22.
And how old are you?
11.
Crazy, man. What? So again, when I'm watching the footage and you're warming up and you're really I see you in the zone, I see you doing your stretches, you're just a little kid. But when I see you, I see just maturity of warming up the body, you're really going through the motions, you're in your own head just really trying to practice mentally to really get in the ring. And then when you're in the ring, I just see non-stop action.
Yeah.
Why? How do you think you're so fit?
Well, my dad, when I was I think I was 6, he made me start running to get my fitness up. And then I started boxing as well, just to get my fitness. And then I fell in love with boxing and just kept going.
And a lot of people say that you could be an actual runner.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I have a tiny bit of talent, but most of it's come from that training.
Yep.
I've considered it a bit, but I think I'm going to stick with boxing.
Stick with boxing.
What's your record at the moment, Charlie?
My record for boxing
Yep.
is 7-7. No losses, 7-7. So 7 wins, 2 stoppages, and rest 1 points.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Wow. You train every day here with the team?
Yeah.
What pulls you to boxing? Why do you love the sport of boxing so much? And a lot of other parents' eyes, they could see the sport as dangerous and they don't want their children to get hurt. But coming from you, a young 11-year-old, why do you love the sport of boxing?
Oh, I love it just because it kind of gets out my frustration at school. And just all the people here are so nice. It's just nice to come to boxing and hang out with nice people and then just do a nice training session and know that I've gone good working and then just go into the ring and win.
Nice people at the gym?
Yeah.
Who's
everyone.
the nicest?
Or Coach Paul.
Yeah. Cool. Good work, man. Good work. Jasper. So 1 fight, 2 fights?
Oh, 1 fight.
1 fight, yeah.
I was meant to have 2, but
He pulled out.
Yeah.
You had the walkover on Friday night.
Friday night.
Did that frustrate you?
Didn't really. Straight to the finals. More
Yeah.
focusing on the final than worrying about
Preserve the body.
assembly. Yeah.
Yeah. I know when I was an amateur, I just wanted to keep racking up my fights because I just wanted all that experience. When I watch your performance anyway, you just look a class above. You're just smooth with it. You're moving, you're dancing, you're like Michael Jackson in there.
Yeah.
How long have you been boxing for now?
7 years. I think this is my 7th
Crazy.
year. Yeah.
And then fighting for how many years?
4.
Yeah.
4.
What's your record now? Like how many fights have you had?
I think it's 12 and 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
12 wins, 4 losses.
Who's your favourite fighter?
Roy Jones Jr.
Hey. That's an old timer to kind of like follow back to.
Yeah. Just love the way he moves. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, man. Nice. Cooper Zan, the real Cooper Zan.
The one and only.
The one and only. Love it. So, you, again, when I'm editing the footage, I can't put the footage in there because it's funny, but it doesn't fit. But I'm watching you, you got a head on, you're sitting there, you're at the back, and then you pick up a Prime drink, and you're like, yeah, sponsored by Prime. So how do you feel with your performance?
I did well. I did as best as I could on that day. It definitely wasn't my best fight, but I did enough to win, 100%.
Nice. Looking back at it, what makes you feel it wasn't your best?
I was a bit, I sort of gassed out halfway through the second round, and I sort of went downhill from there, I guess, and wasn't throwing as much, and I was just typically gassed.
Yeah, nice.
But the main thing was, during the rounds, he was able to get himself together, pull himself together, and then he got through it. So at States, it could be nerves, it could be anything with kids.
Yep.
But the main thing is, sometimes at States, it's not about the performance, it's just about just getting the job done at the time.
Yeah, nice. And at least you can reevaluate after each performance. And this is a sport where you get to progress and only get better from there. And you have to take all areas of criticism to only get better too. So we always can't think that we're always going to be winning. We're always going to be, at our best performance. And as much as we try to do our best, sometimes it doesn't really go our way. So we just have to adapt and do what we can for the win. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. You guys all good? Want to share anything more?
Bailey, when you said that was your best performance, what helped you to perform at your best?
I don't know, probably I actually don't know. Probably just the nerves helped me get through it.
Yeah. You were able to control your nerves a lot better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I would definitely say that was one of your best performances as well.
Nice.
Because, obviously throughout the whole year, you try and, like I keep saying, you want to try and you want your performance just to be as good as your spars. Some people aren't able to transfer that over, but Bailey was definitely able to do that in his fights. Actually, I think he actually performed better for states. You were able to rise above the occasion as well. So
Yeah.
it's good.
And that's why I wanted to ask you what kind of triggers you with Coach Paul when he yells things out, because when I'm editing all the footage, I can hear Coach Paul yelling things, and then you all, not just you, Bailey, but everyone, will react to them when you say ask a question or whatever it is. I can see you all, even though your eyes are on the job, you can hear the corner, and go from there.
I think it goes down with someone like Bailey. It's just keeping him calm before he goes in the ring. So I'll talk to him about tactics and things like that. So then when he goes in, he knows exactly what he needs to do. All I'm doing pretty much in the corner is just cheering him on, really.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Cheerleader coach. All right, guys, cool. Thank you. And congratulations to all of you, okay? And look, you're all back in the gym on Monday. Just gone, so
Yep.
show goes on,
Yeah.
Good work, guys, and we'll do the changeover.
Yeah.
Good work. All right, we've got our next wave of gold medals on the table now. So, no injuries. Everyone's all good.
Nah, pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good.
So, just like I said before, I've been editing all the footage and crazy performances. And Darcy, I'm really impressed with you. Just how you just box and you're just clean with it and snappy shots and you're
Just too sharp,
dancing
mate.
sharp.
Just too
Sharp.
sharp.
Would you say that's probably one of the best performances?
Yeah, I reckon that was fairly up there. I don't reckon it was my best, but I reckon it was pretty close. I felt pretty good in there. I reckon the first day I felt not as good on the Friday, but when I got to Saturday in the finals, I was on. I felt good.
Yeah, nice.
I just learned to box a bit more, so just use my skills a bit more.
Yep. Skills pay the bills.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
And Aaron, awesome fight, man. Would you say? Probably I shouldn't ask that question. Hard fight. So you had what's his name?
Cooper O'Connell.
Yeah, in the first one. That's
Yeah.
that's a tough fight.
Yeah, on Fridays he's a crafty southpaw and he uses his range well and picks his shots very well.
He
so-
looked bigger.
Yeah, it was big, it was strong, but we went in there with a game plan that we've been drilling against southpaw since after Worlds, so
Yeah.
months now, since November.
Yeah.
So we knew what we were gonna do and then we executed it pretty well, so
Yeah, nice.
it worked.
No,
Credit to Cooper as well. That was
Yeah,
a tough
yeah.
fight.
Yeah,
It was close. It was a close fight, but GB got the job done at the end. So
And I think most clubs when they're up against all stars, they know it's gonna be tough.
yeah.
It's gonna be a hard night in the office, So it's better to be on this side of the fence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of who was just on the day.
Yeah. Yep.
And fortunately, on that day, GB was on.
Yep.
Or Aaron,
Nice. And again, in the footage, you're yelling out to Aaron, make it happen, Aaron.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What's that?
We had a tactic. I gave him the tactics. He had the task. It was just more, you know what you need to do, just execute it.
Yep.
So when it's not happening, I've got to try and get him to do it. That's all.
Make it
Yeah,
happen.
nice.
Just make it happen.
Make it
Yeah.
happen, man.
He knows what he needs to do. He just needs to go out there and just make it happen.
Yeah, nice. And I'm excited to be back behind the camera doing all of this because I get to watch you guys mature and grow and only get better. Like, slap on another 2 to 5 years and you guys are like machines, So I'm excited to really see where you guys go, And I want to join the wave, so I'm joining the old All-Star bandwagon, Tommy, happy with the performance?
Yeah, pretty.
You
happy
had the
with
one or the two fights?
two.
Yeah.
Yeah. First fight it was a little bit like messy, a little bit scrappy. He definitely wanted to win it. He was coming forward. And he was a bit different to his other fights. Like he definitely was trying to come forward in that fight, and yeah, he wanted it. The second fight, we had a pretty good tactic that worked. Our box pretty clean against in the final, and that was a pretty good win.
Yeah, nice.
Clean box clean.
You
They
happy?
came down to
good performance?
tactics as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So same thing. We give them the tactics. They've just got to execute it. But that's all part of the preparation. 6-8 weeks in advance. That's what we practice all this for.
Yep.
When they're in the ring, to be able to do a certain tactic. So when I call it, just comes second nature for most of these guys.
Yeah, nice. Reese, make sure in the stories, because I forgot to remind you. You got it? Good lad. Cut this out too. Alex, So you performed on the Sunday.
Yeah.
You fought him before?
No, I had not.
Yeah.
That was a first timer for me.
Tough.
Virgin ground.
Tough fight, yeah?
Yeah, it was a tough fight. He had a big gas tank, threw lots of punches, and as an elite, that can pose a lot of problems, as we know. But stuck to the tactic, changed up, and adjusted halfway through, and pulled off a unanimous decision.
Yeah, nice.
Which was a good win.
Yeah, happy with the performance?
Yeah, happy with the performance. Happy with made some adjustments in my preparation before the fight as well. So I came in a lot calmer, and that's a mature move from me. So yeah, I'm happy.
Good man. No injuries?
No injuries.
Back to the gym on Monday?
Yeah, we were in the gym on Monday grinding.
I love it, eh?
We're crazy.
Yeah, nice. You all are, and you have to have a crazy mind to do a sport like this, and to even be one level above everyone else. You know. Fuck.
Yeah, I would say these lot up here had a lot of good performances at States. It all came together. So everything that we had been working on, even fights, sparring. For me as a coach, the biggest thing was performance. I felt like the whole team itself had performed when it mattered. It was good to see that too. All the hard work that myself, Coach Ray, Coach Herb had put into all the fighters all came through on the weekend, so it was good.
Yeah, nice. Any last words, Coach Paul?
No.
Happy with everything?
Happy
So
with
what
everything.
happens now? Everyone's got like one gold. Now what happens?
So the next stage is Aussie titles. We're just still waiting on the list to see if people have got opponents to be able to go to Adelaide for Aussie titles. So if at the moment I think eligible to go is about 12 right now.
Yeah.
Just waiting to see if they've got opponents there. If they do, then it's all 12 of our guys going to Aussies.
Yep. Cool, man. Look, I appreciate you guys coming in, and when you guys watch this episode, so what I filmed should be out. So I'm going to link that episode of everybody performance in the description in this podcast episode. So thank you all for coming in, and we'll do this again another time, okay? And also late night, back to school tomorrow, get those straight A's, and we'll go from there, okay? Thank yous.